I was away for more than almost 5 weeks. So literally we just came back from Orlando, Florida. It was a Dan Lok Inner Circle mastermind. So we landed 10 p.m. last night. And this morning we got up at 6 a.m. getting ready. And now we're going to Vancouver Playhouse for TEDx SFU. I was preparing while we were waiting in line in Disney, rehearsing my speech, even when we were riding Uber. And then on the flight back, it's a long flight, so that gave me almost 10 hours to prepare. I would say for TEDx, I would say about roughly 100 hours. Just because TEDx, although people see it on stage is only 20 minutes, but I would say on average, every minute that you're on stage requires about an hour of preparation. That includes script writing, PowerPoint slides, also rehearsing the speech. But for TEDx specifically, because there are a lot of requirements you need to meet. So we craft a script and we go back and forth with the team multiple times, many times. Revision after revision after revision, and then we rehearse and then revision again. So I would say about 100 hours. One of my mission is to impact 1 million entrepreneurs worldwide. So with TEDx, I think it's a good platform to get my message out there. And also for this particular one is TEDx SFU. For people who don't know, SFU is probably one of the most more well-known university in Canada, Southern Fraser University. And so I'll be speaking to a lot of young minds, right? Impacting them at a young age. So I'm honored. This is the second time I'm the opening speaker for TEDx talk. So I'm very excited. I always say, people ask me the question all the time, how do you measure impact 1 million people? The way I do it is quite simple. Does that mean I have a million downloads of my podcast? Does it mean I have 1 million views on my YouTube channel? It's none of those things. Every time I get a thank you message, a thank you comment through social media, through the mailbox, through email, I would print it out. And every time I get one of those thank you messages, I consider that's one impact. That means I've touched their life in some way. And when I get 1 million of those, that is 1 million impact. Every time I print it out, at my home I have a box of gratitude. And I'll put it in my gratitude box. And when I get to 1 million, then I know I've done my job. I do a number of things. Number one, I would listen to my attitude of gratitude audio because it gets me to be in a very good state. So I feel a lot of feeling of gratitude. I do that visualization. I go through depends on how big the theater and the room is, but I try my best to go touch each chair because I want to connect with each person. So I will touch each chair and kind of visualize and connect with each person. Because when you have a big audience, it's very difficult to connect. I think today we have 600 people or so. So I would do that. And then I would also do a physical, what I call power move to elevate and up my energy. So now I'm probably like a 3 or 4, but before I go on stage, I would do a shift, do a power move, then I'll go up like a 10, boom, then I go up on stage. When I go up to the stage, time just disappears. Then I lose myself. I'm just present and connect with the audience, and that's that. I don't focus on myself. People think of the 20 minutes as not like a lot, but actually it takes a lot of energy. Like I'm still sweating and things like that. It takes a lot of energy. So there you go. That's the behind the scenes of a TEDx speaker.